All right, hey guys, what's up? It's Tuesday. It's facility programming for you. Two big parts we're going over today is now we've been working on obviously a lot of upper body pressing, floor press, close grip bench press, etc. Now working into heavy weighted dips and then increasing kind of some of the barbell cycling for the conditioning piece. So the two biggest parts, I believe, and I always try to identify what the biggest challenges that we have to focus on primarily to make the class successful. In this class, I would say it's going to be double under technique and the dip, the ability to do dips, because that's going to be a hard one. A lot of people can get good pull-ups, but dips are more challenging, especially for women. Upper body pushing is harder than upper body pulling there. And then double unders are just a nemesis for everyone. And barbell cycling would be the third. Well, it's a big part of the workout. Barbell work comes in more often than not in other parts, and people kind of just enjoy that to do maybe somewhat more. So going through here during the warm-up, the beginning part, the single unders is going to be really important in the start, where you're going to work in some coaching on basic jumping mechanics. So try not to just have them go through and mindlessly jump rope. This is the time to attack on the single unders, things like body position, staying slightly hollow, keeping your elbows in, your wrist turning the rope, even for singles, how they jump and absorb on the ground. So that way when it's time to do some specific warm-up, we're going through dumbbell hang power cleans, dip supports, or negative means just jump up and slowly come down. They're going to help you identify who's not going to be right for ring dips or static dips for the next part. Then you can progress on the double under instruction. Just going through, hey, it's single unders, these are easy. We want to try and always find as many ways and reasons that we can give coaching cues and feedback for them through the class. It starts at the beginning. The more we do that at the start, the more likely they are to listen to us when it's important. Okay? So we go through there. We're going to go over hang power clean technique. That's not really a huge part here. It's something that we wanted to work on, kind of just to help them work up to a good starting weight. For part B, they'll obviously go above it, but we're not looking for a 3-rep max. The biggest part is, again, the dip. Usually and almost always, the A1 is going to be the primary piece, and A2 is going to be the supportive piece. So it's dips. It's to a set of 3 reps. In 2 weeks, we're retesting our 1-rep weighted dip. So we're trying to go up to a 3-rep dip here. For every one they can't do, and this will happen especially for women, they can do 2 dips or 2 weighted dips, and the third one they can't quite get. They're going to jump up and then slowly lower with that same load on the third one. And that's how we do that. If they can't get any, they're just going to do eccentrics. That's great, right? Eccentrics help us get stronger. They can't do that. We're going to now box dips. We're going to come down and try and press out. The reason we go there is that we are going to be still trying to work the upper body pushing strength versus maybe I can dip support. You can do that and just have them hold that. The isometric hold is very good. But again, I would try and get them to go to eccentrics first. If not, then to a box dip, 3LX1, that's 5 seconds. That's 30 to 40 seconds of time under tension, which is where we want them. Because if they can't do a couple ring dips, they need more muscular growth, right, to help get stronger. And once they get stronger, we move them along our strength continuum, right, from, if you have that color-coded chart I put out, where they're kind of like in the greenish area over to red, where they can actually do output of this. For part B, double unders will be challenging. There's 7 minutes of prep here, so it should be plenty of time because we've gone over every part here so far. There's no new warm-up piece. Push-ups will be the main limiter. Double unders will be next, I believe, and it's going to be a climbing ladder. So people that go out guns blazing on a 13-minute AMRAP, where muscle endurance will be the limiter, are going to hit a really big wall, right, to do that, just because you're like, I can't do a push-up, I can't do it. So it's going to be 2 hang power cleans into 4 push-ups into 10 double unders. The next round is 4, 8, 20. We keep adding 2, 2, and 10 every round, or 2, 4, and 10 every round. Just keep adding one layer to it. 6, 12, 30, 8, 16, 40, 10, 20, 50, etc. It's going to be very challenging, I'd say, to get, if you're on the round of 40, do the math. I mean, you're in over 100 some push-ups at this point already, plus hundreds of double unders, plus 50 cleans. So it will be challenging. It will help people focus on good mechanics for the double under, because if you're doing push-ups and now our arms are fatigued and we're out here, the rope gets shorter. If we're jumping too high on the double unders, right, we're having to do a big old kick. The hang power clean to get the leg extension in there is going to be challenging. right? If we're using our arms on the hang power clean, that will be challenging, right, to be efficient, and then the push-ups are going to be messed up. So these three movements all fit together, and you can see how the hang power clean works on double unders. Obviously, it's jumping mechanics. Push-ups work there. The arms should be fatigued. They can hold close, and the arms aren't doing a lot of work. And then hang power cleans, we're not doing too much with our arms either. That's the idea here on this. Again, to get to this out of 20, I would tell me who they do. They get to 20 on this. I'll give them a high five. They're pretty awesome. Like I said, that's 110 hang power cleans, 220 push-ups, and 550 dugs. That's, yeah, cool. It's there theoretically. But again, most people 10, 12, 14, I think is going to be where they get to on this one. So that's Tuesdays. You'll see the progressions following to where we go back into that tailpipe workout. We're going to go really hard, try and not stop moving with some barbell cycling and upper body pushing. And that's Tuesday. All right, thanks, guys.